Welcome to Rusty's No Man's Sky Connections. This is your host Rusty, and I've got a tip for you on how to make money. Right here we've got a medium refiner. Lots and lots of things can be done in here, including what I'm doing, making chlorine with oxygen. It develops into a substantial amount very quickly. A stack of chlorine ends up being about 1,000 or a million units, and 6 million units, which can pay for a lot of things. However, not everybody has access to a medium refiner, but once you've got your warp cell or your antimatter blueprint, along with that, it doesn't mention it, you get a blueprint for a antimatter housing. Now, antimatter housings are handy in that they have they take ferrite dust, 50 units of ferrite, or 50 volume of ferrite dust, which costs 14 units per volume, and oxygen, 30 volume of oxygen, which costs 34 units per. That, in order to, or as a result, a warp or antimatter housing costs a total of 700 units in ferrite dust, 1,020 units in oxygen, and when you go to turn around and sell them, they sell for 6,500 units. So let's come up to this guy. Let's go through his inventory. We're going to buy from him, and what we're going to buy is ferrite dust and oxygen. They're right next to each other on this screen, or almost next to each other. They got cobalt between them. We're going to buy 500 ferrite dust, and we're going to try to buy 300 oxygen. We turn out there's not enough. We don't have enough money to buy 300 oxygen. We started with 14,000 some odd units here, just under 15,000 units, and so we're going to have to settle for, it ends up being 120 oxygen. That 120 oxygen allows us to create 4 antimatter housings, and again, that's going to cost us 1,720 units per antimatter housing. The investment of 1,720 units results in a sale of 6,500 units per, give or take a bit. There's going to be some variance from system to system on how much you can sell something for versus buying it. You'll take a little bit of a loss. But if you get the 6,500 units, that's a return of 378,000 or 378% increase, which is really not bad. So here we got 3, make another one for 4. That's all we can make. We go back to the person we bought the oxygen ferrite dust from, sell those antimatter housings, pick up some more oxygen and ferrite dust, turn it around into more antimatter housings until we run him out of either oxygen or antimatter or ferrite dust or both, and ultimately we end up selling or returning fixing up all these slots. I've got over 300,000 units here. I was up over 700,000 at one point. We still got some pyrite and some microcircuits from fixing things up. That's the tip. Use what you have available. You can do this anywhere because it's a blueprint you work with. Thank you. This is Rusty of Rusty's No Man's Sky Connections. I wish you a great adventure. Feel free to subscribe, turn on notifications. If you've got questions, feel free to ask questions below, or in here or my Discord or elsewhere. I haven't been active on Discord lately, but I will be.